Message received from the eternal God and transmitted as is. You create churches to the rhythm of your capitalist interests. You create places of training for the so-called servants of God, making my work a real business on earth. I repeat, one is born a servant of God, one does not become one. It is I, God, who chooses and establishes my servants from the heavens before their birth on earth. My servants are born with the teachings and gifts relating to their respective missions. No gift is learned or given by others. Satan deludes you into giving you gifts while he bewitches you and sends you to bewitch my children, all day long. In this indescribable imbroglio that you have created on earth, the only way to salvation is a life led in my fear at all times and in all places. To live in my fear is to be aware that I see you in all the actions that you carry out in word, deed and thought. Living in my fear is first respecting my first commandment, I am the Lord your God, you shall have no other gods before me. Living in my fear is self-discipline spiritually in everything you do. Living in my fear is to aspire strongly to a life of piety. In other words, it is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul and with all your thoughts. In a word, it is to honor me, to serve me without thinking of yourself. To do this, you must distance yourself from vices, watch your associations and your sexual behavior, then marry when the conditions are met, dress decently while distancing yourself from fashion, take care of your body, watch the use of speech by paying attention to idle chatter, gossip and slander, aspire strongly to nobility, purity, fidelity. The list is long, but it is known to every human being of spiritual essence. Each one carries within him the values of life as I want. Indeed, every human being carries within him a fraction of my divine spark that warns him and always puts him on guard against any form of deviation. This is what you call intuition. Do not forget that I speak to each of my children, in one way or another, even in dreams. Know that each human being is born accompanied by his guardian angel. Is it not your fault if you do not hear or refuse to follow the instructions of your guardian angel? Who among conscious men does not know that it is not good to steal, kill, lie? For this, there is no need for religion. Know that I, God, see everything you do at all times and in all places. I see into your hearts and I read all your thoughts. Your actions and your words, even the most secret, hardly escape me. All your actions that offend my holy laws are meticulously recorded in your books of life. You must answer for it in one way or another, on earth as in heaven. In that case, why continue to be stubborn? Start sowing new good seeds in order to put you back under my unfailing protection in these difficult moments of the end of time. The worst is yet to come, because the time is coming when, faced with suffering, men will call for death in vain. This will be so because you will have to suffer the consequences of your actions to the dregs. Each one will reap in the smallest details what he has sown. Such is my law.